Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this July the 28th, 2026. I'm hoping everybody had a great Tuesday out of so far, but it's a great Tuesday evening. Everybody can stay safe and well, and also enjoy the weather, cut on weather you got. Okay, in tonight's video, we're going to be taking a look at the storm system moving across the country. And here is a powerful hurricane right off the Baja region of California as it continues to push on off to the west-northwest. And also we're going to take a look at your local forecast for your Wednesday and Thursday. Also take a look at the current watches warning advisory map, and we got a lot of heat advisory, sets of heat warning, and also we have more severe weather to talk about in day 2 and 3 outlooks as well. And also take a look at the Columbia, South Carolina weather radar, and we do have a line of severe thunderstorms moving in from the north, which will make out of North Carolina, which will make a southerly track through South Carolina. So we'll talk about that in tonight's video as well. So make sure you subscribe if you have not already, like these videos, share these videos, and we'll catch you we're about to get the show on the road here, folks. Couldn't get it out, but here we go. Alright, as you can see, here's that hurricane here off the Baja region of California that will continue to push on off to the west. Got a little activity down in the Caribbean, but not too much. A little scattered activity just behind that storm system hurricane located near the Baja region of California. Scattered activity of South America and down here toward Dominican Republic, also Haiti, and also Puerto Rico. So scattered activity in the southeastern tropics. Also got another system here in the northeastern Gulf through Florida all the way up towards St. John's Island. More activity from South Carolina up to Maine and southeast Canada. Then more activity across Mexico, stretching into Arizona all the way to Colorado and also Nebraska. Also you can see a little bit of an upper level spin right here over portions of areas of Nebraska and Kansas regions as well. You can see a high pressure ridge out there in the western U.S. and a little bit across Texas as all these storm systems kind of rotating around that system. Alright, let's move on into your local forecast now, and it should shape up look something like this here. Alright, we got some severe weather up here in the Dakotas, stretching in Montana. Also flash flooding and heavy rain over Colorado, stretching from Rhode Island, Connecticut, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, and Vermont, and southern Maine. Severe weather also down here across southern Georgia, northern Florida. Then we got thunderstorms and showers from portion of New Brunswick to Maine to southeast Canada. Also down to New York State, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, eastern Tennessee, western North Carolina. Also along that frontal boundary off the coastal areas of the mid-Atlantic, portions of southeast, southern South Carolina, down to the Florida Keys, northeastern Gulf, Louisiana, up toward the Dakotas, right on the Canadian-U.S. border there as well, and also through Minnesota, Wisconsin, stretching back to the Mexico, Arizona, and along the U.S.-Mexico border as well, also through Utah to Montana to Idaho also. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Wednesday. Alright, let's continue taking a look at your Thursday forecast. It should roll out something like this here. And as you can see, we got high pressure system, low pressure system, cold front, warm front, and troughs across the local forecast areas. Alright, we got some heavy rain, flash flooding over portion of Minnesota, Iowa, Missouri, also Nebraska, South Dakota, and southeast North Dakota. And then we got thunderstorms and showers from Montana to Idaho to Wyoming, down toward the Mexico-U.S. border along Arizona and New Mexico. And then we got more along the Canadian-U.S. border from Montana over toward Lake Huron, Lake Superior to Michigan to Wisconsin, down to Arkansas, Louisiana, down across portions of Alabama, Georgia, right along the tip of South Carolina through the Florida Keys, northeastern Gulf, and also Atlantic coastal waters. Otherwise, and also more shower and thunderstorm activity from Pennsylvania to Maine and portions of New Brunswick. Now, otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Thursday. Alright, let's continue to roll on into your current watches warning advisory map for your location across the nations. And it should roll out something like this here across the board. Alright, got some air quality alerts over here in areas of Washington, Oregon, Idaho, and Montana. Got excessive heat warnings over here in southern Arizona, in California, and also in Arizona. More over here in portions of Oklahoma, Missouri, to areas of Illinois, Kentucky, Tennessee, portion of Alabama, Mississippi, Arkansas, also southeast Louisiana, portion of Panhandle, Florida. Got heat advisory stretching from portions of New Mexico to Texas to areas of Nebraska, Oklahoma, to Missouri, to Illinois, Indiana, to Kentucky, Tennessee, also down to Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, southern South Carolina, northern Florida, also again in Wisconsin, also into Minnesota and North Dakota. We have severe thunderstorm watches, warnings, flash flood warnings up here in areas of Nebraska and Colorado. Then again in areas of eastern Tennessee, western and central North Carolina, central South Carolina, up into areas of Virginia. Tornado watches and severe thunderstorm warnings and watches. Also, we have a tornado warning in western North Carolina also. Up here and also we got some tornado watches, severe thunderstorm watches in effect, and flash flood watches and warnings up here in areas of Washington D.C., Delaware, New Brunswick, Delaware, New Jersey, also eastern Maryland. Then flood watches for portions of Pennsylvania, New York State, Vermont, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Connecticut, and around New York City. Alright, we got tropical storm warnings around the Hawaiian Chain Island. Also small craft advisories there as well. Flood watches also. Small craft advisory around the Alaska region, and special weather statements to the south portion of Alaska. Severe thunderstorm warnings also in areas of Arizona. Alright, let's roll on into the Storm Prediction Center outlook for day number 2, which is shaping up look like this. And there's that slight risk down on Tallahassee to Jacksonville, and then up here from Minnick, and then also a portion of Montana, and then from Sheridan to Rapid City, Bismarck, Dalton, down just north of Orlando, marginal risk, Delaware, general thunderstorm. Tornado probability looks like this: less than 2% all areas, damaging winds 5 and 15% across the Dakotas, Montana, Wyoming, then across Alabama to Georgia and Florida. And then large hail looks like this: 5% up across Montana, North Dakota. Alright, roll on into day number 3. Should shape up look like this here across the board. Marginal risk from Wichita to Bismarck to Fargo, general thunderstorms everywhere across the board. Alright, probability should be around 5%. There we go. Alright, here's a look at the Columbia, South Carolina weather radar. You can see we have that line of severe thunderstorms stretching from over here just around the Asheville area, moving into Spartanburg County, north of Charlotte, Albemarle, Wadesboro, Lancaster, Chester. You got just some light rain starting to move in. Newberry around light rain there. But all this activity is pushing off to the south and east. You can see the yellow polygons up here. These are severe thunderstorm warnings as they continue to push to the south. So any of these storms can produce a brief tornado, large hail up to ping pong to golf ball size hail, and also could produce damaging winds up to 70 miles per hour. Could even be 75 miles per hour at the peak, possibly in some stronger storms. So alright, well, I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe if you have not. Like the video, share the video. We'll catch you back in the next one. Have a wonderful Tuesday, you folks. Take care and also enjoy the weather, because the only weather you got.